The information in this podcast is for educational purposes only. You should consult your doctor, specialist, or physical trainer for advice on your physical wellness goals before you plan to follow any of the suggestions or recommendations in this podcast.
Hello.
Hola.
Marhaba.
Welcome to the
Astro About Wellness podcast. Join me, Syazana Sani, and the Astro Duo,
Asfar Azman,
And Azima Azman.
your host from
New York.
Let's strive to educate, regenerate, and elevate family institutions through optimal productivity and wellness education, one episode at a time.
Are you ready?
To listen to inspirational stories of trust, respect, acceptance, integrity,
Love.
and social responsibility for multicultural families and special need communities?
Sit back and relax and be inspired by the awesome people that we highlight in the first segment of the podcast.
Welcome back to the Astro About Wellness podcast. This episode is co-sponsored by Hardi Kamsani and my dad, Azman Ripin. Thank you and may God bless you.
Hello. May peace be upon you.
You are listening to the 29th episode of the podcast with me, Syazana, and the Astro Duo, Asfar and Azima. Whoa, time flies so quickly. We've said goodbye to 2021 more than 2 or 3 weeks ago. We've said hello 2022 and reflected on many blessings we received from Almighty God, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
We hope you had a good start to a brand new year.
If you've been following our social media posts on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, you'll know that we are celebrating our first anniversary of the podcast this month of January with giveaways. We want to show our love and appreciation to you, our loyal listeners and supporters. Do you know that our top podcast listeners are from the U.S.A. and Singapore?
Yup, I know.
So, for January and February, the giveaway is open to US and Singapore residents.
Cool. To enter the giveaway, you have to answer any 2 or 3 questions.
What's the first question, Azima?
What is your favorite episode and why?
What's the second question?
Name any one guest speaker who was featured in the podcast.
And what's the third question?
What aspect of wellness and productivity would you like us to include in the future episode?
Send your entry with your name, mailing address, plus an audio file recorded via voice memo or voice note or text to hello, HELLO at Astrovelo, ASKTRIOWELLO.com. Or you could also send a direct message or private message to our Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter accounts at Astrovelo by February 14, 2022 at 11:59 p.m.
2 winners from the U.S. will receive a 20 Hannaford supermarket gift card, and another 2 winners from Singapore will receive a mystery gift worth $20.
Hey, do you hear the sound of jet planes flying in the air again? You know who I'm thinking of right now.
Yo, what's up, my bro?
So let's listen to a few past recordings in December 2021 by our co-host and NS man, Muhammad Asfar from the 58th Section Commander Course SCC in the Singapore Civil Defence Force.
Hello Zima. Today I have exam. Yes, this whole week I have exam. And I am ready for everything that's to come, insyaAllah. So today, I'm also I am the PTIC and I'm also Bang IC. So I have a lot of responsibilities and it's very fun. So love, hug and kisses. See you later. Bye. Hello everyone. So today I'm at Orchard, which is the Times Square of Singapore, and it's a very famous tourist area, and it's just like Times Square but in Singapore. And today I'm with Cik Win and Ato. Video. Can you hello? Ato, say hello. Say hello to New York. Hello to New York. Alright. And see you in the next episode. Love, hug and kisses.
Thank you, Ibni, my son.
Love, hugs, and kisses. Mwah! With God's will. We will certainly see you soon.
Before we end segment 1, we'd like to invite you again to support the Astro About Wellness podcast by shopping at our new online shop.
Check out Estrella Shop, apparel for women and kids in America at
https://Astrovelo, ASTROWELLO.shop, SHOP.social, SOCIAL. Free shipping for delivery in the U.S.A. for any orders above $59.
Stay tuned to segment 1 of the next episode.
And listen to stories of trust, respect, acceptance, integrity, love, and social responsibility.
Coming up next,
In the second segment of the podcast, we'll learn about productivity and the 9 dimensions of wellness: physical, emotional, environmental, spiritual, social, intellectual, mental, occupational, and financial wellness.
So we can survive and thrive in this unpredictable world.
now it's time to welcome our special guest, author-publisher Hidayah Amin. Yay!
Welcome back to the Astro About Wellness podcast.
Welcome to segment 2 of the show on occupational wellness with Hidayah Amin.
Thank you.
In the last episode, Hidayah had talked about the non-fiction books published by Helang Books. Azima, let's move on to the next question for Hidayah.
Hi Hidayah, can you tell us more about stories behind the children books that you published?
So I did do like the Mango Tree, Mina Meets Cambridge. Mina Meets Cambridge is basically about my journey, my experience as a Malay girl from Singapore who studied at Cambridge University. So I wanted to write about my experience, but it's in a whimsical, imaginative adventure to inspire other girls to aim high and to go for their dreams. The other children's book I did is the Little Kids Big Ideas. That is an inclusive book where we incorporate braille and tactile, and of course the font that we use suitable for people with dyslexia. In fact, I think I'm the first author and the first publisher to use this. We approached the designer of this font. We actually called Holland, and we talked to him and we said, hey, we would like to use your font. Is it okay? And I'm proud to say that we are the first publisher to explore it and to come out with this inclusive book, which no other publisher in Singapore do it, because number one, it's expensive. Number two, there's no market and nobody could be bothered to help come out inclusive books where the blind, people with all abilities or disabilities can read together. We have 3 titles: Hang Nadim and the Garfish, Semaguang and the Giant Jar, 81 Kembang, and that's about an orphan princess from Kelantan who later on became the Queen of Kelantan. These are series that actually tell kids they may be little, but their ideas matter. Even they're little kids, but they have big ideas. And of course, we have the Rain Tree. Rain Tree was written by my editor, actually, because she was inspired after reading my Mango Tree. The Rain Tree, because Singapore has lots of the Rain Tree, and this tree planting campaign, because like I said, I love gardening, I love the environment, I love trees.
I mentioned before, I read the book. My name is Mikhail. I have cerebral palsy.
I think that book was from the I Am Unique series.
The other Pride and Joy is the I'm Unique series. So I'm Unique series is actually about kids with disabilities, special needs kids. I think they are forgotten in Singapore, or they are hidden somewhere, nobody sees them. It started 3 years ago with the book My Name is Nadia, I Have Autism. It's actually bilingual. I got to know a friend of my brother's who has special needs kids. In fact, she has 4 kids and all 4 are special needs. You think you are unfortunate, but then again, there are people in worse off condition. We recently launched, in conjunction with World Down Syndrome Day, My Name is Alicia, I Have Down Syndrome. Also based on a real child. And I didn't even think of this series to go on. And then somehow it kind of snowballed and people got to know about it.
Oh, wow.
How exciting!
Woohoo! Thank you for thinking about special needs people and making us feel welcome in this world.
MashaAllah! I love your sense of purpose behind your chosen career as an author-publisher. Azima, let's get a few of those children's books by Helang Books for your class library.
Yeah, I think they'll love it because they love to learn something new every day and also about other cultures.
That's wonderful. Special needs teens learning new things every day? Good job.
Thank you, Hidayah, for sharing the stories behind your children's books.
Azima loves reading books that represent her. Do you know how challenging it is to be someone like Azima?
It's tough, but I will survive, inshallah.
God willing. Azima is a triple minority who is at a higher risk of discrimination. She is a special needs student, Asian, and a female Muslim. So let's give her the special space to amplify her voice. Azima, why don't you talk about the books you've read and share any learning points with our listeners, especially those who have children or teens?
So, stay tuned to the next episode with Astro About Wellness Podcast and Hidayah Amin. Woohoo!
We've now come to the end of the show today.
If you have enjoyed our show,
Like us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter
at Astrowello, ASKTRIOWELLO.
send us your feedback.
To Syazana@astrowello.com. Visit our website at astrowello.com and subscribe to
Astro About Wellness Podcast.
Woohoo!